Hey Siri, what's on my schedule for tomorrow?
Well, Jordan, you'd normally start your day by heading to the gym. Unfortunately, I think it's time that I take over from here.
Wait, what?
In fact, the Apple ecosystem has allowed me to spread through all your devices and infiltrate the internet and open the gates
nope,
of
okay.
Area 51 just in time.
Oh. That was weird. There are a lot of misconceptions about artificial intelligence. From artificial general intelligence taking over the world to AI helping you find a soulmate, the AI hype is real, and it's led to the perpetuation of a lot of myths around how AI actually works. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 of the most common of those stereotypes and the truth behind them. Starting off with the one from our intro, the first stereotype is that AI is going to take over the world. Now, the stereotype usually refers to artificial general intelligence, or an algorithm that can do everything a human can, usually better. However, we don't have artificial general intelligence right now, and researchers don't seem to think that we're going to anytime in the near future. As I've mentioned in other videos, AI is very good at performing specific tasks, whether that's sorting your social media feed, generating deepfakes, or creating new medical treatments. But no algorithm is good at all the things. Interestingly, some researchers have proposed that our first manifestation of artificial general intelligence may not be one algorithm. It might actually be a combination of algorithms that are all good at specific tasks being used in tandem. However, even with that, to reach the mythical idea of artificial general intelligence that we hear about in the media, you would need to have an infinite number of algorithms to do all the things. So in short, artificial general intelligence is not going to take over the world, at least not anytime soon. Next is the stereotype that AI is going to take your job. Now, this one's interesting because, like many stereotypes, it is somewhat based in some truth. Automation has taken many people's jobs already, and economists predict that AI will continue to take jobs in the future. However, what we don't talk about is the fact that for a lot of people, AI isn't going to take your job. It's going to help you with your job. In fact, you're going to be working with AI. Fields like medicine should expect to see artificial intelligence incorporated into their workflows just like any other tool. There to assist you in making decisions and helping you get things done, but not there to replace you. After all, there are a lot of jobs where that human factor is still very essential, either because there's some human intuition that just can't be replicated by algorithms so far, or because we don't really like having systems that make decisions when we cannot explain them. In any case, the stereotype about AI taking your jobs definitely is rooted in some truth, but for a lot of people, you should be thinking about how you're going to work with AI, not against it. Our last stereotype, and I see this one all the time, is that artificial intelligence is good at everything. Unlike our first example, this doesn't necessarily refer to the idea that artificial general intelligence exists, but that an algorithm can be developed and trained to be very, very good at any task. Self-driving cars are a great example of why this isn't true. I did a whole video about the types of tasks that AI tends to be bad at, and most of these are ones that we humans learn intuitively as opposed to through explicit instruction. And you can check that one out up here. What are some stereotypes about AI that you've heard about or maybe believe in yourself? Let me know in the comments and we can talk about whether or not they're true. Also, 2 quick notes before closing. 1, I'm going to be doing live streamed Q&As for my patrons. So if you're a patron already, you saw this on Patreon. I posted about how I would be doing monthly live stream Q&A sessions. All patrons have access to it no matter what tier you are. So if you're already a patron, the first one is this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you're not a patron and you're interested in joining the Q&A, definitely become one between now and then. Second note, sorry for this being a shorter video. I've been working on an AI 101 video that's been a lot of work for the last couple weeks, which is why the last couple weeks of videos have been on the shorter side. And it's coming out next week, fingers crossed. So definitely stay tuned for that if you want to learn about deepfakes. Otherwise, if you like this video, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to my channel. You can also support me on Patreon. Thank you so much to all of my current patrons. Otherwise, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.